so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
And we shall overcome.
Impromptu celebrations erupted outside the White House.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
And we shall overcome.
Impromptu celebrations erupted outside the White House.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.
Hey, yo, what's up, family? Salute once again, man. It's Dub Rightside, man. We live. Man, we reacting today. We got to react to this presidential debate that just took place. A disaster, in my personal opinion. But we're going to talk about it. And then, you know, as always, man, we open to any topics over here. So if anybody want to jump on, if y'all want to come cook, you know, you're always welcome to come cook over here on Right Side, man. First things first, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Smash the like button when you get in here, man. Make sure when you smash the like button as well, man, if you're not already sub to the channel, sub to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We ain't asking for no donations or nothing monetary like that. We will. Hey, you know what? I got to start doing it. Let me put the cash app. Let me put the cash app scrolling down low. I don't know. Y'all might want to support the channel. So I don't even know. I got to figure out how to do it. But we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about what we seen today. It was interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? But first, as always, we drop the link early because we get started late over here. You know what I'm saying? And I love everybody's opinion. I love different opinions. And I got my brother in the building, man. You feel me? Once again, a brilliant boxing mind, right? We finna find out politically where he stands. I ain't got no problem on what side that he's standing on. I have no problem with it whatsoever. Hey, I'm an independent myself. You feel me? But hey, I like to stay active as far as politics goes. So that's just my opinion. But we got to bring the brother on the right way. A brilliant boxing mind. Individual who sometimes his audio may not be all the way correct, but damn it, he gonna get it in order and he gonna show up and show out. And that's why I appreciate the brother. We got my brother in the building. Pay in Full is in the building. Salute to my brother, man. Pay, how you feeling, brother?
Salute. What's going on, Doug?
Man, hey, listen, man. We had a. Did you get a chance to watch the presidential debate tonight?
I did. I just literally just got off. I would just caught a couple of glimpses of it, like the highlights of it. Man, bro, I'm gonna just say, like, I've always, like, I ain't gonna say I've been I don't know, Trump shit, but I just feel like he better for the country. And a lot of motherfuckers, I believe in a lot of conspiracies, but I feel like a lot of conspiracies ain't conspiracies. I feel like a lot of that shit is actually
true. It's true. Yeah.
There's truth to that shit, but they try to write it down as a conspiracy because they make the motherfuckers that talk about the shit make it seem like they crazy or some shit. And I believe they all went against Trump because of the situation of what the shit that he was bringing out and the shit that he was talking about. And they didn't like that. He was going against the powers that actually be.
Yeah.
And when you go against them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a strong ass team, because I'm telling you, motherfuckers come up missing, all types of shit fucking with them people.
You're right. You absolutely right about that.
You know what I'm saying? And we
Go ahead.
always been around this Democratic Party, bro, and the Democratic Party has done nothing for black people, bro. Sorry to say that shit, but yeah, we put Obama in office simply because the nigga was black, but motherfucker can't tell us one thing that this nigga did for us. Like, I feel like the nigga was a controlled puppet, point blank, period.
You know, real quick, and Paige, listen, over here, man, hey, you speak how you want to speak. And I agree with a lot of what you say. You know what I'm saying? And this is the
I
thing.
get you flagged though, bro. I'm a tone.
Well, shit, I'm probably listen. I'm probably gonna get my damn self flagged. I'm just gonna be. I'm probably gonna get my damn self flagged on this one, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know how I rock.
Always.
So I agree 100%. I was excited when Obama got into office, right?
Me too.
And this is the thing, and this is what here come the flagging right here. This one I'm finna get flagged on saying this one right here. Obama did more for the LGBTIAs He did more for them than he did for black people.
Talk to me, bro.
And I came up in the country. I'm just being honest. I came up in the country. My grandmother's a Jehovah's Witness, right? My great grandmother. I was raised in the Kingdom Hall and the Baptist Church simultaneously. Damn it, simultaneously.
Got you.
And so, hey, it's always been standards that you got to uphold. You feel me? It's always been a level set from the beginning. And so, I don't agree with anything. Well, I ain't gonna say anything. There are certain things I think Barack Obama did a decent job in. But moving forward. When I watch Donald Trump, I agree with a lot of his policies. Do I agree with a lot of the shit he say? No.
Hell
but I don't have to like him. I don't have to like him at all. I don't give a damn about liking him. It's not about that for me.
Exactly.
And when I vote, I'm not voting emotional. I'm looking at my 401k, right? I'm looking at the things that affect me, my bottom line. How much the price of groceries, those type of things. Exactly. That's what I'm looking at. How much gas costs? How much money am I gonna be spending? You feel me? I need to save every dollar that I can. And so at the end of the day, my thing is damn whether I like Donald Trump or not, whether I like Joe Biden, whether I like you. I'm looking for results. That's what I'm looking for.
For sure.
And that
should because I feel like a lot of these motherfuckers is like all these politicians and shit is like pimps, bro. And I'm gonna take a line from Cat Williams, bro. These motherfuckers is pimps, and they tell you one thing and do a whole totally different thing when they ass get in office.
Something totally different.
I can really say that stood on business with them first 100 days was Trump, bro. He stood on business. A lot of shit was lower. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he did a lot of shit, bro. But this is why motherfuckers. This is what fucked me up with the black mentality, because they'll sit there and say, "Well, he a racist." Nigga, 99% of the motherfuckers in office that's white are racist. So, what the fuck if this nigga is getting what the fuck he got to get done? I give a fuck about what he say.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I remember, and me personally, you know, I'm a late 80s baby, right? So I grew up in the 90s. Nigga, I remember Donald Trump. Can you hear Nelly rocking with Trump? Every niggas was rocking with Trump. I remember me being a Mike Tyson fan, me being a true Mike Tyson fan. Me and his birthday is Sunday, right? Me and Mike's birthday is Sunday. I remember when nobody wasn't sitting with Mike, Donald Trump was up there sitting right there at the press conference with Mike Tyson. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. I remember when Jesse Jackson and what's my brother name? What's the other brother name? He on Al Sharpton, when they gave him an award for supporting black people. I remember these things.
Yeah.
And so now all of a sudden he get into office, he a racist. All right, if that's what you want to tell me, that's fine.
Exactly. But the nigga is actually making policies that's helping us. Like I could say, he did more shit for black motherfuckers than Obama. And I'm just being 100, bro. He literally did more shit. Even if he don't, man, bro, I don't give a fuck. Even if he don't like black people, bro, he did more shit for us than Obama. Like I said, how the fuck and I feel like Obama was just put in office, bro, as a puppet until push that LGBTQ shit. I really feel like he was only in office for that reason. And he knew that he was going to get the black vote. Why? Because he was somewhat black.
He said somewhat black. He's somewhat black.
So, man, that nigga somewhat black, bro. Because everybody ain't going to play. Everybody ain't playing them that side of the lane when it comes to motherfuckers like that. Because, like, I just felt like, bro, they started, like, okay, cool. If you rock that way, cool, bro. Go do you. But don't publicize that shit to my kids, bro. Like, don't put that.
Real quick. I'm gonna let you keep cooking. I'm coming right back to you. But you know, I always gotta bring my family in the right way. And I got my brother in the building. A brilliant boxing mind. Another brilliant boxing mind. You understand what I'm saying? An individual who he gonna stand on his. A former officer of the law, right? Running his own business now. Shout out to my brother. Doing a motherfucking hell of a job with everything that he's doing as far as this YouTube goes. Y'all make sure y'all sub to my brother D Free. You know what I'm saying? We got one of the greats in the building. D Free is in the building. Salute to my brother D Free. Let me bring you on the right way, D Free. Let me make sure I get us all right. I got D Free in the building, damn it. I got D Free in the building. Now, real quick, Free, before I let you cook, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do it the right way. I got my brother in the building, my big homie. You feel me? A crazy motherfucker, a crazy one. But damn it, a legit individual, a wise individual. You know what I'm saying? A Bud Crawford fan, straight out of Omaha, Nebraska. We got my big brother in the building, man. We got D-Ray Promotions. In the building. D-Ray, welcome to the show, my brother. Welcome to the show. And before I let y'all cook, I want Paige to finish his point.
Thank you, bro. I'm on mute.
I want Paige to finish his point. Then we going to D-Free. Then we going to D-Ray. Paige, go ahead. I apologize for cutting you off. I just got to bring people in the right way.
You good.
And so go ahead and finish your point, my brother.
And I agree with D3 or whatever. He right, bro. The president's only got so much control. The motherfuckers that we put in the House and these Senate seats is the motherfucker that got the most control over shit. That passes these laws and, you know what I'm saying, what we vote for. That's why I feel like that's what that's why I feel like our attention really needs to be. It ain't really on the fucking president, bro. But he plays a major part. But the Senate and shit is where that shit really at. Them the motherfuckers that pass laws.
I feel you. I ain't got no problem with you saying. I disagree a tad bit, simply because I think it starts at the local level. You got to be informed as far as who the judges you're voting in, who the sheriffs is you're voting in, the council members that you're voting in, the representatives that you're voting in. You know what I'm saying? I think it starts at the lower level, but I do agree when you speak on the Senate and or Congress in general, the House and the Senate, when you speak on them, that's the legislative branch, right? The only thing the president does is really, or the executive branch, all they do is enforce what the legislative branch comes up with. So I agree with you there. I agree 100% with where you going with that. D Free, man, welcome to the show. You had some comments, man. Give me your opening thoughts, man. Welcome, my brother. You know it ain't nothing but love and respect.
What's going on? Appreciate you having me up here. Now, I heard y'all talking, and some of the stuff that I heard my brother say right before I came on is not absolutely is not actually correct, because I heard him say Donald Trump did more than Barack Obama did for us. That's actually not correct. A lot of the stuff that Donald Trump did, Barack Obama had already put in place. The reason why it didn't come to pass while he was in office is because the House was ran by the Republicans, and they wasn't trying to let a lot of the stuff that he wanted to come through. They didn't let a lot of that stuff get passed. So when Donald Trump came on, that stuff was already put in place. They just went ahead and passed it like it was Donald Trump who did it, when it was actually Barack Obama who set all that stuff up. And just like they try to get rid of the Obamacare, they never got rid of the Obamacare. If you look at the Obamacare and you look at the plan that Donald Trump tried to put in place, it's the exact same thing. They just took Barack Obama's name off of it and tried to change it and say, oh, we're getting rid of the Obamacare. It's still the same thing. So Donald Trump is getting a lot of credit for the stuff that Barack Obama had already put in place. And I hear you saying, I'm looking at the gas prices and stuff like that.
Hold on. You got the police. You got the police around you?
No, that's the ambulance riding through.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm out of order. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I heard you saying the gas prices and stuff like that. That stuff don't come from the president. That comes from the House. The House makes the rules of what the budget is for this, what the budget is for that. That comes from the House. The president, he just signed off. Once the bill is passed, he signed off on it.
But this is the problem, D-Free. This is the problem. And the problem is, just speaking on gas prices, the problem is the House really don't have shit to do with gas prices. Gas prices really come from whether you're either creating or not necessarily creating, but whether you're producing oil or if you're buying oil. And in the situation when we were under Trump, the problem with what you're saying is that the reason gas prices were lower is because you had pipelines that were active, that the United States itself was producing the oil. And so you weren't buying oil that same way, hence the reason you were able to control the prices a little different. And when Biden did get into office, this is a fact. When he got into office, he shut down the Keystone Pipeline. He shut that down, right? He shut down hold on. He shut down offshore drilling and those type of things, which made, because under Trump, respectfully, we were energy independent. We weren't buying oil and shit from OPEC and wherever else. And so all I'm saying is that when you speak on, and just strictly gas prices in this situation, I'm not saying anything else you said was wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm saying strictly gas prices. When we speak on that, no. When you start to shut down pipelines and drilling, then it does affect what goes on as far as gas prices go.
The reason why he was shutting that down is because he was going green. That's why you see so much more electric cars now. They was trying to get away from the gas price because we were sending all our money overseas to get that oil. And so they was trying to keep money in the United States. So they were shutting down some of those pipelines because they was going electric. That's why we got so many electric cars now. At first, it started off with one or two companies that was doing electric cars to test it out. Once they seen that people was buying into it, they started throwing electric cars everywhere. Now every model has an electric car that goes with it. You can look at BMW, they got an electric car. Mercedes got an electric car. Cadillac, all of them, they all getting electric cars. So that's why he had shut down the oil line, because they were trying to get away from the gas because they wanted to go electric.
But D-Free, even if that's the reason you want to use, and I got to get D-Ray in here for his opening statements, and then we can kind of open, because we're really not trying to compare Trump and Obama. We really need to be talking about the debate that happened today. That's what I really want to get to. But I just want to say, this is the problem with it. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, D-Free. The problem is the majority of Americans don't own electric cars. They don't. The majority doesn't. because they don't, they still have to buy gas. And so even if that's the reasoning behind it, even if that's the reasoning, the problem with it is that it still raised gas prices by shutting those things down. And so
I'll let D-Ray go, and I'm a rebuttal what you just said.
I got you, and you know I'm gonna come back to you know how I roll. I got once again, man. My brother is in the building, straight out of Omaha, man. D-Ray, give me your opening statements, and then we're gonna talk about all of it. Go ahead, D-Ray.
Hey, man,
I'm
great
gonna mute you.
man. Appreciate
I'm gonna
you.
mute. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna mute you, Pay, because you got a little background. You know, you got that you in the car, so I say it respectfully. Go ahead, D-Ray.
Paid in full salute. As always, my brother, your mic is trash.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that.
Until further notice. Hey, D-Free was cooking right there because, like he's saying, you benefit from the person that you replace if they did a better job than you. See, he messed up. He crashed the car Obama got his own because, like he said, what he campaigned on. I'm getting rid of Obamacare. First day he get in office, the mom with the kid at 24 who had him on insurance, like, I don't want to cut my kid off my insurance. I want to keep that. Then they say, oh man, you know, I got to get a fair, my insurance, things that haven't been covered before, like what, pre-existing conditions that they was holding against a lot of our people in our community was able to benefit. But I'm saying not only for us, but for them. It was the Republicans, they want none of that smoke, bro. They like, shit, I got pre-existing conditions as well. No matter what my politics is, I might be saying one thing, but reality is real, bro. And that's all I want to say is keep it real, bro.
All right. Go ahead, D-Free. Go ahead. I know you said you want the rebuttal, and then I'm gonna ask my next.
Let me just say one more. I just got
go ahead, Pate. That's fine.
But what I was gonna say was, but Trump literally brought a lot of. He took business away from us doing business with these foreign motherfuckers and actually started putting businesses back in
the country,
the United States,
Facts.
Opposed to always going across seas, getting this shit from China, when we can make our own shit, bro, and become an independent state. But we rely so much on all these other foreign countries in order to produce our products. And I just don't feel like, to me, I feel like he did a lot more than Obama. I mean, other people have different opinions with that shit, but I mean, everybody's opinion is okay. That's cool. Everybody got their own beliefs, so, you know what I'm saying? I respect that.
No, and I agree with that. And my thing is that at the end of the day, like I said, and D, I mean, I know D-Free, you want to finish your point up there as well, so I ain't got no problem with it, and I'm gonna let you finish it. But I will say, listen, was Obama a great president? Yes, I think so. Did he do everything I thought that he would do for black people? No, he didn't.
For the gays, yeah.
And that was my issue. And this is me being a country nigga, bro. I'm just being honest. This is how I was raised. This is how I look at things. And so, do I have anything against the LGBTQIA community? I have no problem against them. But at the same time, just to be honest, that's where the focus was. The focus wasn't on us, and it's never been on us. It's never been on us.
Come on, man, preach, bro. And that's why I feel like it was. That's why I feel like it was an issue because. Like, a lot of that, don't get me wrong, like, they was pushing that shit, but they pushing that shit on kids, and it's like, that's the shit that I didn't like. And
right.
You motherfuckers talking about y'all want to create unisex bathrooms where a grown-ass man could go in the bathroom where my motherfucking daughter used, man, come on, bro. What are we doing?
What are we doing? D-Free, go ahead, man. Go ahead and finish your point on Obama and Trump, and then I want to get to this debate.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to vote for Trump, you can vote for Trump. I have no problem who you vote for. You vote for who you want to vote for. My thing is, I'm not trying to pass the credit on to the next man for something he didn't do. Like y'all said about the small business and stuff like that. That stuff was already put in place.
We didn't say that.
Barack Obama had already put that stuff in place to try to do all that things. That's what I keep trying to tell you. He had already put that stuff in place. That's how he came out with the Obamacare. They was trying to get rid of these big people that was. Remember when Obama came in office? Everybody had. He made it where everybody had to be able to get health care through their employer. At first, it wasn't like that. Employer was like, you just go get your health care if you want to. We could set it up if we have it, but if we don't have it, you got to go somewhere else. Obama put it in place where all employers had to have health care for their full-time employees. He was already putting all that stuff in place. The same way when it came to those people getting out of jail and they were like, Donald Trump got these guys out of jail. No, Barack Obama put that in place. It was a lot of stuff he put in place that they didn't let him be able to finish doing. That's what I keep trying to say. And when we was talking about, you said majority of the people in the United States don't have electric cars, so you can't get rid of the gas line because it's going to raise the prices. That's the same thing they did when we went to the flat screen TVs. Majority of the people didn't have flat screen TVs when they came out, but they started shutting down those places that was making those tube TVs. They started shutting it down, which made the flat screen TVs so expensive because everybody had to get them. It made it expensive because they had to get them. Once everybody was able to get them, the prices of the flat screen TV came down tremendously. I just saw a 65-inch right now for like $350. Back in the day, that 65-inch would have been like $2,500. So, yeah, it's high right now, but in the long term, it's going to drop everything down because everybody's going to have it. So, yeah, at the time, it's going to be kind of high, but gas prices was already going up before Obama got in office. Gas prices been going up.
Let me just ask, and once again, this ain't even about Obama, but let me just ask one question. I just want to ask one question. When it comes to...
This is about Obama. This is about Obama. That's right, because Joe Biden...
We're going to put his ass in the back because he out of order. He out of order. He out of order. He out of order, so we got to put him in the back, don't we?
Objection.
Listen, this is the thing. Yeah, hey, all right, you done got your warning. I'm gonna hold you in contempt like you're Brian Steele. I'm just saying, I'm gonna hold you in contempt. So listen, this is the thing.
Let me take my suit jacket off.
Well, you gonna need to. Listen, I understand what you're saying, D-Free. I understand.
I don't want to be in the cell with Doug.
We're gonna put him backstage again. He done turned. No, I'm bullshit, D-Ray. I'm bullshit. But no, listen, I don't even remember what the fuck I was going to say. D-Ray, you done fucked my whole point up now. You done fucked my whole point up. You was
going to sustain my objection.
I don't even... God damn it. Oh, no. Let me ask you this real quick, D-Ray. And like I said, I want to get to this presidential debate. But for charging stations, what powers charging stations?
Hey, Dub, I'm gonna pull right back up, bro. My bad. No, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm gonna pull.
No, you good, bro. You good. D-Free, what powers charging stations for electric vehicles?
What? Say that again.
What powers charging stations for electric vehicles? What powers them?
It depends on what you use. It depends on what type of electric vehicle you got. Because if you got a Tesla, it's solo.
No. You're missing the question I'm asking. I said, I'm not talking about the electric vehicle. I'm talking about the power station, right? The station that the electric vehicle goes in and plugs into. What powers that?
That's what I'm telling you. It depends on which one you have, because if you have a Tesla, it's done by solar. It depends on what you have. Tesla is solar. It's not by BEG. It's not by Bell Atlantic. None of that. It's solar. So it depends on what you have.
So the charging stations are powered by solar power, is what you're going with?
If you have a Tesla, yes.
Hold on, wait a minute. You talking about the type of car? That's not what I'm asking. I'm talking about.
You said electric car. You said what powers what's the charging? What charges the electric car? I said
no. That's not what I asked. See, that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. What I asked, just hear me out on what I asked. What I'm asking is the electric station that electric cars go and plug into to charge their car, right? That station. I'm not talking about the car. I'm talking about the station, right?
Okay.
What is that powered by?
I don't know what that is powered by.
Exactly. It's powered by I say this respectfully. It's powered by coal. It's powered by oil. Those are the two things that power.
Okay.
So you're still using it. You still need the same resources to utilize.
No, hey, but it's only for today.
Not necessarily.
This is what
right. We're still doing research.
If you use that, you are using that resource. If you use that, but if you're using solar, you're not using that resource.
All right, I got you. I hear what you're saying. I disagree with you, but I do hear what you're saying. And I'm gonna just. All right, here we go. All right, I want to move forward. I want to move forward because I want to talk about the debate tonight. D-Free, did you see the debate?
Hell no, I don't watch them goddamn debates.
Oh,
that's
man,
right. We know who we voting for, and we know who we voting against. And like he said, vote down the ballot because we need to get from dog catcher all the way up to VP. We gotta fight against that corrupt PAC court that they was corrupt with, that had got all the politics all over there, bro.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Hold on, real quick, D-Ray. So you a Democrat through and through, correct?
Who, me?
I am not.
I'm asking D-Ray.
Oh. Yeah, asking D-Ray. I am a rhino. I am a Republican, so I can vote in the primary against the chump. I am a rhino. I'm a Republican in name only.
Name only. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna come. I'm about to go to
real definition, baby.
I got you. Don't make me kick you out the damn panel now. Listen,
I
got my brother in the background, man. And this is I don't think this is his first time on the show, but I'm glad he pulled up for this topic right here, and I want to hear his opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask y'all to allow this brother to give his opening statements. We got Peter Varnick in the building, man. Varnick is in the building. Peter, welcome to the show, my brother. Give me your opening statements. You hear what we're talking about. You hear us talking crazy up here. Give me your opening statements, brother.
Thank you, man. I just, I was listening to you talking about electric cars, and I don't know if any of y'all got a letter from the power company like I did, but they're coming around trying to put these new meters in, and what that does is because they're putting in these electric car charging places in, and what they're going to do is they're going to cut down on the power on residential, and they're going to put it into these charging stations, and it's all run by coal, and there might be some solar in there too, but it's all coal. Yeah, it's all coal powered charging plants, just like regular electricity. And what they're going to do is they're going to cut it off from the residential. See, and they can do that with these new meters. They can go ahead and, okay, so say your refrigerator runs off 120, well, it's going to run off 98, or your air conditioner is going to run off, and they'll cut it off at a certain amount of time to charge these electric cars up. That's what the deal is.
And so we would agree that whether it's oil, whatever it is, they're using quote unquote what they call fossil fuels. They're using fossil fuels to power the electric systems to charge these electric cars that they're telling us going to save the environment, but they still using fossil fuels.
Hearsay.
You out of order. You out of order, man. You out of order.
Hey, salute, Peter Bond. Salute, bro. I'm glad
you out of order,
bro.
man. You out of order, man. You out of order.
Homie, get that.
That's why they're coming around, First, I got a letter, I got a letter from the power company, and then I got a telephone call, like 2 or 3 telephone calls. We're going to change your meter to a smart meter. Well, then I was sitting in the kitchen, and I saw the power guy come along. I looked at him through the radio or through the window here because I got I can see him through my door, and he walked around to the back. And he was going to put in one of these white meters. And I told him, no, don't do that. My meter works fine. And he looked at me and he smiled and he went, oh, okay. And he took his meter. He went next door and put 2 of them in. But that's what they're doing. And the reason they're doing that is because they put a big hospital in over here across the street. And, because I live kind of like down in town, La Crosse, Wisconsin. So I'm living right in town in the middle of 2 hospitals. And they were changing electric around on it. And when they change the electric around, they're going to suck some juice, bro. And when they do that, they're going to cut everybody's power in the residential area to, fund, push into that hospital, man. And they're going to do the same thing with electric cars. The same deal.
So you talking about
real quick.
You talking about the electric panels that's on the side of the houses?
Hold on. To the jury. This is firsthand knowledge coming from Peter. This is firsthand knowledge. This is not hearsay. Please disregard what D-Ray said because he claiming hearsay and all that. This is not hearsay. This is firsthand knowledge. Go ahead, ask your question, D-Free.
No, I was asking you talking about the panels that take away the old meters to put the new meters on at the houses.
Yep.
Yeah. Those. I mean, we've been doing that for years out here in DC. It's like probably like 10 years now. But those it's actually, yeah. What he's saying is correct. They have the ability to cut your power from the office instead of sending a meter man out there to cut your power, like if you're not paying your bill. Instead of them sending a meter man out there to cut your power off because people know how to get around it, they actually have it where they can cut it off at the office and you can't turn it back on. They the only ones that can turn it back on.
Yeah, and they can cut the amount of electricity that's going into your house too. Like say you get 110. Yeah, they can tone it down anytime they want to. That's how they're doing it. That's how they're doing this, man.
And so this is my only point about it. The same way, D-Free, when you bring up Biden shutting down these, even I believe it was who was it? Let me make sure I say it correct. I think it was Philip who was saying that Obama put these things in place. I ain't got no problem with anybody saying that. No problem. I ain't trying to argue that. All I'm saying is Biden was the one who came and shut the shit down. And when he shut it down, what happened? Gas prices went from $1.50, $1.70 to $3. And that affects me on a daily basis. That's what affects me.
Hey,
man,
hold on. I ain't done. Y'all out of order, man. You out of order.
You were saying one.
How you gonna ask a question when I ain't finished talking? How you gonna ask a question I ain't finished?
You was paying $150 for gas.
You didn't $150. $150. Yes.
Damn, I need to move to Georgia because we ain't paid $150 since the daggone early 2000s.
I hear that, man.
On my son's life, on my son, $150. That's what we was around somewhere there, bro. Like it wasn't, bro. I could go fill up. You feel me? For damn near $25, $30. If I go fill up now, it's easily $50, easily, if not more than that. It's probably gonna be more than that. And so that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying these are the things that affect me. And so the first thing that I go off of is what affects me because hey, I vote in my best interest. That's what I gotta do. And the reason, hold on, let me finish. The reason I gotta vote in my best interest is because I need every dollar to show up and show out for me, so I can live the best life I want to live. You feel me? That's just the God honest truth. When my 401k is up 28% versus it being up 16%, whoever, I want the 28% every time. I want it every time.
Yeah, no, I understand all that. I understand all that. But see, when I vote, it's a little more than just what can they do for me. I gotta look at the integrity of the individual, because if the individual don't have good integrity, I know goddamn well he can say what he's going to do, but when the tough gets going, he ain't gonna do it.
I done experienced it. I done had 4 years of both these motherfuckers. I done experienced it.
Dog, listen what I'm trying to tell you. First of all, this man was convicted on 32 counts.
What that got to do with anything? What does that have to do with me?
It got a lot to do with it. 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 Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm gonna tell you why it got a lot to do with it. Because you giving him the okay to be above. You give him the okay to be above the law. Anybody else in that situation that would have had 32 counts of felony and was convicted, they will be sitting behind bars right now. What person you know that got convicted 32 counts of felony and they walk in the streets outside of Trump?
I'm gonna let you finish, D Free, and then I'm gonna fry your ass.
Yeah,
hold on. Y'all out of order. Y'all out of order.
I'm gonna tell you like this, because if it was you with 30, if it was you with the 32 counts, your ass would be sitting behind bars under the jail. You wouldn't be sitting here going for a second term of the presidency. The president's supposed to be held to a certain standard. That man, you understand why he got 32 counts? The man committed a bunch of felonies while he was in office.
See, this is the difference between me and you. This is and first off, D Free, the convictions, they weren't when he was in office. That's the first thing.
Yes, it was.
No. The Stormy Daniels shit was way before he was in office. That's the first thing. The second thing is, hold on, man.
These crimes in the first country.
All right, y'all out of order, man. Y'all ain't gonna be out of order tonight. Y'all not gonna be out of order tonight. The second thing is this: you didn't read the indictment the way I read the indictment, D Free, and the way I can prove you didn't read the indictment. No, I can prove it. First off, I ask you: did you read the indictment, D Free?
Oh, you asking me a question?
Did you read the indictment?
Go ahead.
Did you read the indictment? Hold on. Yes or no? Did you read the indictment?
No, I didn't read the indictment.
And I read the indictment. I read the entire indictment. So you don't even know what he was convicted of. You don't know what the charges were.
I know he was convicted on 32 counts of felony.
What were the felonies? What were they?
It doesn't matter. A felony is a felony.
It don't matter.
A felony, dog. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. A felony is a felony. A felony is a felony.
All right, you got it. Because you didn't read.
What was the case?
Because you didn't read it, you don't even know what's going on. You have no clue. You have no clue what's going on. But this what I'm telling you.
You're going to tell a police officer about a law. You're going to tell a police officer about the law.
Bruh, if you did, just because you're a police officer don't mean you literally said I didn't read the indictment. So hold on. Wait. You out of order. You literally said
you out of order.
You said I did not read the indictment, so you don't even know what he was indicted for or convicted of. That's the first thing. I'm gonna let you ask questions. I'm gonna let you ask your question, but I'm gonna finish my statement before you ask your question. It is what it is. The same way I'm gonna let you finish. The same way I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna finish my statement. And so, because you didn't read it, you don't understand what the man was even convicted of. You don't know the charges like that. You can't tell me what he was convicted of. I can tell you what he was convicted of, but you wouldn't even understand the charges. And the reason you wouldn't understand them is because the charges don't make fucking sense. They don't make no fucking sense. And so all I'm saying is read the shit, bro. Go read the indictment, and then if you understand what the man was indicted for, break it down to me, because it doesn't even make sense what he was indicted for. He was indicted for quote unquote forging records or excuse me, falsifying records or while trying to commit another crime. What was the other crime, and what were the records that were falsified? They said that the hush money payments from Cohen was it was because he was trying to commit another crime. The problem is according to them, they said if he would have paid from campaign finances, it wouldn't have been no trouble. He would have been okay. The problem with that is that you can't use campaign finances for personal shit. And this was a personal case. So it doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. And so even though you're going to tell me he was convicted, you can't tell me exactly what he was convicted of. Oh, y'all going to say, oh, he got convicted of hush money payments. You can't. No, that's not what he got convicted of. He got convicted of falsifying records. And then the 32 cases, which is even more egregious, the 32 cases were, this check right here, this, even though it wasn't a check, this signing right here, that's the case. This it doesn't even make sense.
He got set up, man. He got set up.
When you're saying all this stuff, you're not putting it in context. You're literally saying because I'm a police officer and it's a felony. Hey, and you.
Listen what I'm about to tell you.
But nobody
you don't even understand the case.
Nobody ever.
Hold on, real quick, Peter. Hold on. Let D Free cook, and then we come to you, Peter. Then we come to you. Then we go to my brother D Ray. Go ahead, D Free.
Just the one felony that you just said he had a conviction for, which was falsifying documents or fraud documents. That felony alone is 5 to 10. 5 to 10.
But this is the problem with your statement. The state themselves, Alvin Bragg, they literally said if you would have paid using campaign finance,
I don't care about what they would have said.
And that's the problem. And that's my problem. You don't care about the facts of the case. You only care about what they say.
I just let you cook and you cut me off already.
Go ahead.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you. The fraud by itself is 5 to 10 as a felony. That's 5 to 10. Whether he would have paid off or whatever he would have did, it wouldn't have been a charge. That's irrelevant. He got convicted for 32 counts of felony. It's a conviction. That's I don't know not one single person that got convicted of a felony and walked the street. Not one. Not one. One count.
I know plenty of people who've been convicted of felonies, pleaded guilty to felonies, and walked the streets. I know plenty.
Okay. You know plenty.
Yes.
Okay. But like I said, the man got convicted of 32 counts of a felony. And the man is walking the streets. You can say, I know somebody that got convicted of a felony and they walking the streets. Okay. Did he get convicted of 32? No. No. He didn't get convicted of 32 of them. 32. Back to back to back to back. You were just up here talking about the RICO case last night.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if he get convicted of that felony, he's going to jail. I guarantee you that. That's the problem that I have with it.
Those felonies there's classes of felonies.
Hey, hold on, you next. You have to Peter, D-Ray. You have to Peter.
There's classes of felonies, man. I mean, it might be a class H felony for all we know. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't vote for either one of them. I think they're both full of shit. But that felony charge, that was nothing but a banana republic. That's the same thing they did to the guy in Pakistan. It's the same thing they're doing to the guy down Bolivia. It's like a color revolution, like a regime change type of thing. They're trying to wash him out of the mix. And, that's the way the United States is going anymore. We're all fucked. Let's face it. They got us in the middle of a war right now with Russia. We're in a war with Israel. Well, and what are they doing? Taxing the hell out of us and pumping us full of bullshit. Come on.
And I want to say this real quick. No, hold on, real quick. I want to say this because we got to get, and I got to let D-Ray, I got to let you cook. I just want to say what Peter just said. I literally watched Biden say on the stage today, we're not giving the Ukraine money. We're not giving them money. Matter of fact, that money comes back to us, and then our company send them weapons. This is the military-industrial complex at work. This is exactly like it's ridiculous. When this man literally is saying, we're not sending them money, even though billions and billions of dollars supposedly are being sent to the Ukraine, we're sending them to our contractors, and they're sending them weapons. And guess what? Everybody in Congress, I don't care if they're Republican, I don't care if they're Democrats, I don't care. Yep. They all are in. They all getting kickbacks from this shit, and this is the problem I have with all of it. I have a problem with that. So what? And Joe Biden literally was on stage tonight and said this. It's not. We're not sending them money. We're sending the money to our own people, and then they're sending weapons over there. It's ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous.
Trump sitting there, he says he's going to stop it, but he ain't going to stop nothing. None of them guys are going to stop anything. They're going to keep that money rolling in.
But this is the difference. My thing is I agree with you as far as stopping shit. I don't think Trump stops nothing. What I do think, though, is that, hell, he'll be the one to say, you know what, fuck it. We sending, damn sending them money. I'm not signing their package. I'm not sending their ass nothing. I think he'll at least do that. And so that's why I think that people come so hard at him, because what's going to end up happening if he does anything like that, that's attacking the military-industrial complex. It's attacking the intel state. It's attacking the individuals, because this is how these folks make their money. D-Ray, go ahead. I apologize for being long-winded. And then we're going to pay. And then I gotta get back to the topic on hand, because I ain't gonna be here all night arguing with y'all.
Y'all check out Uganda Today. You ever watch that?
Hold on, Peter. Hold on. Same way I'm gonna stop them from cutting you off. I can't let you. It's on D-Ray. We gotta let him get his bars off. We gotta let him get his bars off. Everybody gotta talk.
Oh, okay.
I say that respectfully. Go ahead, D-Ray.
Hey, salute to Peter. Hey, Peter, we run you and Dub right side third party. If we could win, I vote for y'all. But
what you say? Hey, me and Peter for president, vice president. I'm Peter, vice president. I'm being vice president. I'm being the vice president. So,
hey, because we know Trump was up there lying today. Right? And when they fact check him, wait till they talk about how many lies he told. I bet there's gonna be more than convictions he got. Now,
who fact checking?
Whoever gonna do it. Somebody gonna do it. Hey, we're gonna have the numbers. Hey, we might not get pay-per-view numbers, but somebody gonna check that. Hey, but hold on. Hey, listen, I gotta salute D Free for a second though, right? Because check this out. Like he said, if that man get a conviction, he gonna be incarcerated. Now this man already got convicted and he out, right? But look, oh boy ain't even been convicted yet. But where he at? He in, right?
In Cobb County, they got his ass locked up right now.
Hey,
free Young Thug, free Young Thug, man.
Hey man, convict him with. We want justice for the civilians out here. Here
we go. I done took my hat off now. Now y'all got me in game mode now. I'm in game. Fuck my hat now. Fuck my hat. Hey man, go ahead. Give me you back in the building. it's nonsense going on. It seems like, man. I want to hear your thoughts on whatever you gonna get. But damn, they seem to be out of order.
Hey, y'all ever watch? You ever watch African politics?
Hold on. Let Paige cook. Then we coming back to you. We coming back to you. Then we going to D-Free, and then we'll open it back up accordingly. Go ahead, Paige. Get your bars off.
Hold on, man. My shit skipping.
All right. Well, if your shit skipping, Peter, keep cooking.
No, we good now. We good.
Oh, okay, you good?
Yeah, I'm good now. It's better. No, what I was gonna say was, I think I heard you say something about the Republican Party and the Democrat Party, and said, I think you said all the motherfuckers try to portray to us as if they two different sides, but they really in cahoots with each other.
I agree. Yes, I believe that.
Oh, hell yeah,
for sure. Hell yeah. And that shit, they ain't divided, man. They just gonna paint that picture to us, bro. All these motherfuckers, and when you go against the system, no different than what. That's why that nigga Trump in trouble with the motherfuckers now, because of that shit. He went against the system. He's not going against other motherfuckers and shit like that. Normal people, he going against the system. And when you go against the system, obviously they're gonna paint you and they use the media to push the shit. Like, they can make the innocent look guilty and the guilty look innocent.
Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to the OG, man. My big homie. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him, y'all wouldn't know me. I wouldn't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KQKC, man. Boxing Network. If y'all don't know, y'all go over and sub to KQKC. Do a hell of a job. The best fight caller in the game. The best in the game. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know none of y'all. That's just the honest truth. You know what I'm saying?
OG.
Shout out to the singing OG. Much love and respect, OG. You know it ain't nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know it ain't nothing but love, OG. I appreciate you coming through. And OG, if you could jump on the panel, I want to hear your opinion on what's going on as far as because now we got to get into this. We got to get directly. Peter, I want you to finish your point, but then I want to tap into this debate that we saw tonight. And I have theories on it, but Peter, I want you to go ahead and finish your bars, and then I want to jump into the debate that we actually saw.
Well, I just wanted to say a couple things. And I love singing OG, man, from down Chicago town. He's about 300 miles. Well, I say that 299 to be precise from where I'm at up here in Wisconsin, man. But, nobody calls a fight like singing OG, man. He's the best.
The best.
But my contention is, I don't know if y'all follow African politics, but there's a lot of things going down in Africa right now. And the son of the president of Uganda came on the other day. And if you get a chance, check him out, man, because he's telling the truth, man. He's laying it down the way it is. And those guys know down there because they've been nailed a million times from the French, from the U.S., I'm telling you, these guys are, he said, you want to know what the deep state is in the United States? Israel. You want to know what the swamp is? Israel. You want to know what the Utah Party is? Israel. That dude was telling, he was sitting there telling it on his mic, and I thought, man, this guy, man, he knows, because these both Trump and Biden are a couple of Israel suck boys, and neither one of them had anything bad to say about Israel. We got to go in there and kill everybody for fucking Israel. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I think what happened here is the American people, which is all of us. We're all Americans, man. Let's face it.
Thanks.
There ain't no getting away from. It doesn't matter what the damn color is. We're all together. Guarantee if we were sitting in the trench, we'd all be shooting in the same direction. Now you know that. Right. And we're just getting boned by this government here, man. They're screwing everything up for us, man. It just seems like nobody's in charge. It just seems like we don't have anybody that has a firm grip on anything because everybody's bought off, and it's just kind of a bummer, because we're all taking the kicking for it. They're trying to turn everybody against everybody. And it doesn't matter who you are. They're just trying to, fuel a fire And it's like, what the fuck? What do you mean? You know, my neighbors over here, I know all my neighbors. All my neighbors know me. You know, I mean, it's like, and you try and tell me I walk out the door, am I in a pissing match with somebody? Come on, you know.
No, I'm with you.
I just don't like it. I don't like it.
I want to ask this question right here. I want to ask this. So I watched how things kind of played out in the debate, right? It was interesting to me to some degree, but the thing that I came with, regardless of the answers, if I agree with either side of the answer, what came across to me the most is I'm not sure Joe is fit to be president. I don't cognitively, I don't know if he's fit. He seemed to be confused. He seemed there were times where he pulled the whole never mind. What? Hold on. We want to hear your answer. We don't tell me never mind. Like, continue, keep going. And it just seemed that he seemed to be a tad bit confused. He didn't seem to be all there. I'm calling it now. I think that before the presidential election happens, I think they're gonna pull what is it, the 25th Amendment or whatever it is. I think they're gonna try to pull that on them, and I think they're gonna try to make Gavin Newsom or Kamala Harris. I don't think they want Joe as the candidate. After the performance he put on tonight, I listened to CNN, I listened to MSNBC. You know, I listened to a couple different individuals, and it just seems like they don't want Joe as the candidate. Do y'all think Joe Biden will be the candidate in November for the Democratic Party? D-Ray, I'm coming to you first. You're on mute, D-Ray. We want to hear your answer to the question. Okay. Peter, go ahead. Same question to you.
I don't know. Tell you the truth, I feel the same way you do about it. I think he was 3 sheets to the wind. Tell you the truth. You know, he just ain't all there.
I believe that they got to bring somebody else in. And I wouldn't even be mad if they do bring somebody else in. I wouldn't be mad at it. Because at least it gives us, I think Trump sounded decent. He's very repetitive in the things that he say now. I will say that. Trump, he's going to repeat a lot of shit a lot of times.
I think they're pushing Trump on us. That's what I think.
You think the Democrats are pushing Trump to us?
Yes, sir, EDD. I damn sure do, because I don't believe in them damn Republicans or Democrats one damn bit.
I don't believe in them either. Hey, two wings of the same bird. I do agree with that. I'm just saying, from what I've seen tonight, Joe Biden, the man, he looks like he's lost. He has no clue what's going on. When he was answering questions, I was looking for better answers. I didn't get them. Man, somebody need to pass a damn law, man. Pass a law and say, once you hit 70, you can't run for president no more. I don't need these motherfuckers too, and I say it respectfully. But they're too old. And for them to be up there and for them to be talking the way they talking, and it's like, my God, I don't even know. Like, I watched Biden up there. One point in time, that man, he was like, they asked him a question. This was the face right here. Hold on.
Yeah, you know what the problem is? See, the world changed. And they're still living in 1945 or 1990, where they think they're the indispensable, exceptional nation, when in reality, Russia and China and the Belt and Roads Initiative and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and there's new trade routes being made, and they're working around those sanctions.
Don't forget about the gas line that they building over there, the oil line.
Yeah. There's a lot of new trade routes moving up, and here's the worst part of it. This is the worst part. This part scares me. Is they're weaponizing the bank, and when they weaponize the bank, what they're doing is pissing off a bunch of countries that are doing business with us, and if they don't go ahead and use the dollar, they're just going, and we're making trillions. I mean, the United States and the bank is making trillions off of those countries, off the backs of those countries using dollars. And now they're all looking at us going, hey, we don't go along with your agenda. So what are you going to do? Sanction us? And then the government goes in and sanctions them, and they get pissed off, and they go, we're not going to trade with
Russia. I'm going to trade with Russia instead of y'all. I'm going to trade with China instead of y'all. I mean, it's common sense, so I agree. And this is the thing: the Federal Reserve. First off, I'll sit here and I'll tell you, in my personal opinion, the Federal Reserve, it's a legal corporation acting on U.S. grounds. I think it's illegal. That's my opinion. I did a lot of research into the Federal Reserve, and that's a whole nother story. I'll
tell you what, you're probably right, because if you look into the congressional record, which I have, they are illegal.
It's an illegal entity.
It's unconstitutional.
They're not a United States entity, so they shouldn't be able to create money for the United States. It shouldn't happen that way. You know what I'm saying? But this is the most interesting thing. And now we get into a bunch of other shit. We get into a bunch of other shit that we probably shouldn't be getting into. And I already know they're not going to allow this show to show. They'll never let this shit show. But let's get into it. The Federal Reserve, the first thing is it's been multiple times that the Federal Reserve have been removed from the United States because it was illegal, and they always find their way back. And then if you look at when they killed Muammar Gaddafi, right? The reason they killed Muammar Gaddafi is because what was he trying to do? First off, he didn't allow the Federal Reserve or any quote unquote central bank into his country. The second thing is he tried to create a trade agreement with other African countries that we trading off of gold. You feel me? This is what we're working off of. We're working off of gold. This is how we're going to trade. And because that happened, they said, no, we can't have this shit. We got to get his ass out of there. We got to get him out of there. And even Saddam Hussein, another individual who said, we're not allowing this. Am I a Saddam Hussein fan? Absolutely not. I'm not. But at the same time, I do know that the man said, we got to get these central banks. We're not allowing them to come set up shop here. If you don't allow the central banks to set up shop in your country, guess what's going to happen? You're going to end up in some type of proxy war, and it's going to be funded by the United States. That's the facts. That's what happens. And so my whole thing. Go ahead. My part. I get long-winded. Go ahead.
Look what happened. Look what happened down in Saudi Arabia. That they discontinued their 50-year contract and went ahead and said, no, looky here. We're just going to go ahead and trade regional currencies internationally now with the rest of the world, and we'll do business with you in dollars. Exactly. You know what that did? That fucked everything up. I mean, if you're going to retire, you're looking at Social Security and you're looking at your 401k. That's not good.
That shit going out the window.
That is not good. You know, what are these guys doing? What the hell? That's what I sit here sometimes and think about, what the hell are these guys doing? Friendly relations and trade. Do business. Don't sit there and fuck with their fucking money in a bank. I mean, if I put the money in a bank, I don't want to get it stolen, you know. But that's what they do.
And this is the thing. So now that you have what you got going on as far as OPEC go, as far as like we brought up earlier, the pipeline with Russia and China, you know what I'm saying? How they also work with other countries. How it seems that Saudi Arabia is more interested in working with them than working with the United States at this current moment in time. This creates big problems for us. Hence the reason. But this is the reason that I sit here and tell y'all, and they want to crucify me when I say I have a problem with Joe Biden shutting down pipelines and not allowing the United States to be energy independent. If we're energy independent, it changes things, especially if we start to be able to export energy, right? But if we sit here and continue to want them to operate off the dollar, and they're telling us, I'm not doing that shit no more. That's detrimental to our economy.
I know, and then they're trying to sanction China on top. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, man. It's like they're trying to ruin the country.
And that's my whole problem with all of it. It seems like you're trying to ruin the damn country that I live in. Whether I agree with anybody else, I ain't gotta agree. But damn it, what I will agree on, regardless of who's in office, is I don't need this country ruined because this is the country I live in, and I enjoy the life that I live. I enjoy it, and I want to maintain, if not improve, my lifestyle. That's what I'm working to do. And so when you're getting into destroying what we have going on over here, I have a problem with all of this. I have a problem with it because it affects me directly. Somebody earlier said, well, you can't just always look at it for, yes, I can. Know why I got to look at it for myself? Is because ain't nobody else going to look at it for me. Everybody else going to look at it for themselves. Why? Because it's about perseverance. I can't even think of the name of the word now. It's about self first. I can't do nothing for nobody else if I can't do for myself. And so I have a problem with that shit. Go ahead.
Did you happen to see that interview with Tucker Carlson? You know, I watched the whole thing. And Tucker Carlson, he was sitting there talking to Putin. And Putin said, "Oh yeah, I did. We were happy." Putin said, "We were happy to do business with the European Union. We were happy to take euros. We were happy to do dollars. We wanted to do that. And what did you do? You sanctioned us. Now 33% of our economy goes to China, and the other 10% we're doing in rubles. We cut you out of the equation." And the reason, so that's just Russia. But it's going to be China too, because China holds a shitload of our bonds. They're not going to sit there and get sanctioned by us. There's no way we're going to beat them. We don't have a military to beat them. We got air superiority, maybe. But you're not going to go over there and play with China. You're not going to go over there and play with Russia. These guys have an ass full of us. They've had an ass full of us.
But this is the problem. We don't need to go play with them militarily. You got to be able to do business and to make deals. And the thing is, and when I speak on why I rock with Trump, I watched this man go and make deals. Right now, the majority of cars that come into the United States aren't made in the United States. They come from Mexico. The problem is that the Chinese have went over to Mexico and set shops up in Mexico. This is what's going on. And then because the shops are set up in Mexico, it falls under the NAFTA agreement. And most folks don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I watched it.
Did you read that? Did you read the USMCA? Did you read that document? I did. Did you read it?
I did.
Well, WTO is all over it. Now, why in the hell do we need WTO as a middleman to do business with Mexico?
The World Trade Organization, another corrupt organization, in my opinion.
I think if you and me were going to make a deal, we can make a deal. I don't need a middleman.
I don't need them. I agree with it. I don't need the WTO. I don't need them.
But for some reason, they were all over that document, and I thought to myself, this is a big crock of bullshit, man. And Trump's sitting there going, "Oh, yeah, it was a great deal. I signed WTO. Fuck you. I read the damn document. What are you trying to do? I mean, I don't understand what the hell's going on in this country anymore as far as economics go, bro. I really don't.
It just seemed like the people have been put on the back burner overall.
Well, they're not particularly interested in what we have to say, are they?
Don't give a damn about us.
Yes, I am. Hold on. Y'all disagree with me the majority of the time on these issues. And I want to listen to what y'all got to say, bro. It's important. Listen, bro. I believe you guys represent a segment that can decide this election, bro. And right now, y'all favoring the other guy, you know, but y'all ain't had a chance to cast the ballot yet. But y'all in important battleground states, bro. You know what I mean? That shit is highly contested. I'm sure y'all been getting advertisements already, and they gonna spend so much more telling y'all this and that and this and that. And like I said, you know, we gotta get the Senate and the House to be able to work with the guy, because you know, earlier when people brought up Obama, right? I told people on day one about Obama. Hold on, let me say this. I say, whether you say he did good or bad, right? Good or bad, he did it by himself. He didn't get no help. You know what I'm saying? He had to muscle everything that he got. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, he got the ball. The last second, you gotta guard Isaiah Thomas, and he got to the cup. He slipped by him and scored a victory to get Obamacare to the finish line, because in this climate today, there's no possible way that shit would count, because y'all be like, oh, my rates are going up. They done tripled my, you know, but they've also tripled your coverage, you know what I'm saying? And not only you, but like the brother said before, other people that might not be able to afford it, be able to get the subsidy and all that. And see, that's my thing, bro. I would rather spend the billions here than everywhere else in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we can't help where we can, but a lot of them dollars, bro, need to go to the hood, go to them battleground states, bro, and build us up. You know what I'm saying? As a United States. You know what I'm saying? So I just want justice. I want justice for go ahead, bro.
So this is the thing, and I agree with what you're saying. I agree as far as where the money should go. I think that the money should go to hell. I don't know exactly how you parse it out as far as who get the money.
If it's billions, it's gonna help. Hold on, it's gonna help everywhere. Go ahead, though.
Just listen. I don't think that. I don't know exactly how you parse it out, but I agree. The money need to stay in this country. Hence the reason I have a problem with the Ukraine spending, right? And this is my, even like I said earlier, Joe Biden literally got on stage and said, when we give Ukraine money, right? When we give them money, they're not actually getting the money. We're sending it to contractors in the United States to send them weapons. The problem with that is who control? Do you not remember Halliburton? Who controlled Halliburton?
Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney. And this is the problem. It's the military-industrial complex that we done been warned about for the last 40 fucking years. And Joe Biden literally got up there and said, this is what we doing. The money is going to these niggas who are in Congress. It's not coming to the people. That's my whole thing. It's not coming to the people. They're saying they're giving it to the Ukraine, but they really just funnel it through themselves, you know what I'm saying, for them to continuously make money.
They're fucking us over, man. Face it. They're fucking us over. They're fucking all of us over.
And this is taxpayer dollars, because first off, the United States government, they don't make shit or create shit, so they don't bring money in. The only way they get money is from taxes from the people. That's it. And then they're taking the money and funneling it back to themselves. It's ridiculous. Real quick, Peter, I'm gonna let you cook on this, but I always gotta bring my guest in the right way. I got my brother in the building, man. Pittsburgh T is in the building. And I know he gonna come in here and he gonna have facts, and he gonna a genius when it comes to these type of conversations. We don't always agree. Hell, most of the time we disagree. But at the same time, I love to have my brother over here cooking, and I want to allow him to give his opening statement. Pittsburgh, man, welcome to the show, man. You done heard us cooking. Give me your opening thoughts on anything you want to speak on, my brother. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you coming over. You're on mute. Oh, there we go. You good now.
Salute to you, fellas. I think this whole debate to show where we are as a country, well, we're on populism at this point. It ain't no substance behind it.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. You breaking up? You choppy a little bit, so I couldn't hear exactly what you just said. Say it one more time.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You're still a little choppy, but just slow it down a little bit. Slow it down a little bit.
Okay. I think we are our people that we sending up to be presidents at this point, and the parties themselves, they've become populist parties where it doesn't even matter about facts, and we get into minutia of nonsense and we make no progress with anything. And the problem is that these people, they're just putting up anybody at this point. Because I can't believe that they had Joe Biden up there with the way, like, forget what he was saying, that just his demeanor, him functioning as a person that might not even make it 4 years, that's ridiculous. That's out like ridiculous. You're sending somebody to do a job. That's just crazy. That even got nothing to do with Trump.
Objection.
Overruled. We gonna put you in the back now. You overruled, D-Ray. Let the man finish his opening statement. You can't object to his opening statement.
And as far as this country itself is concerned, we've gotten so far away from even talking about real issues. We didn't talk about, they didn't nail into, because the debates are so quick, they're not even talking about dealing in what is their tax plan, what they gonna do with the military. Like, we don't have any real plans of anything. All we get is them having these broad ass statements and people trying to interpret what they're saying off of these broad ass statements, which is crazy. So I think, like, as a country, we got to make some better decisions, and we got to get to the point where, I don't know if you guys knew this, last thought, that debate that they had, they didn't do that like they traditionally do. They usually have a function and a group that oversees those elections, and they're a moderator. They did not go through that group, and the people that were able to live stream those, they could not comment on those while they were live streaming if they were not CNN. That's new. So now whoever hosted.
I'm gonna tell you, Pittsburgh. I was looking at it earlier today because I was like, you know what? For the first time, I'm gonna try to live stream the debate. And CNN, they actually said for YouTubers, at least for YouTubers, they would sue YouTubers or take legal action against YouTubers if you tried to live stream it. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I can't be sued by CNN because they'll take everything I got anyway. So I can't take that risk. But at the same time, my thing is, why wouldn't you want us to be able to live stream it, comment on the debate, have conversation about it as it's going on, right? Why wouldn't you want that? I thought that was ridiculous.
Well, lastly, I think that's problem. Lastly, I think that's problematic because now it depends on whoever's hosting it controls everything. They control how you seeing it, with the people that are talking about it. Like, they're controlling everything. So CNN had this one. So if Fox has the next one, they're going to control it. That's problematic. That's not how this is supposed to be. So, like, they've already got lawsuits from actual people that's actually suing them from that. And like I said, they have actually a committee that's supposed to make sure it's impartial. They did not go through that committee. They went another way and did shit the way that they wanted to do it. I rest there.
I thought that was out of order with it. When I seen it earlier, I was gonna actually hit D-Ray up and be like, "Hey man, we can go live." And then they literally said CNN is trying that if you want to stream it and live stream it, you know what I'm saying, then they will take legal action against you. And I'm like, my God, why would you even want to take legal action against people who are trying to live stream a presidential debate? Why would you want to take legal action against him? I thought that was ridiculous. I want D-Ray, go ahead, get your bars off, then we're going to Peter.
That's how bad it's getting, man. That's how bad it's getting. I mean, they don't want anybody to share any kind of ideas with anybody else because you might make common sense, and heaven forbid. You know, you might go ahead. Yeah, you might go ahead and strike a nerve, and we can't have that. Yeah.
Hey, Peter, is it too late to run you in the primary?
Think about it.
Peter Varnock, Peter Varnock and Doug Brightside, man. I'm the
Hey, look. I want to ask y'all, because y'all Georgia and Wisconsin, like I said, very important states. Where y'all want to have the convention at? Because you know they're going to have the Republican convention and the Democratic convention. Where y'all going? Where we going to have our convention? You know, that's just something for y'all to think about. Because if y'all make a good choice, then you never know. And it'd be interesting which states they pick, right? But now, I did not know what you guys were talking about with this live stream thing. So that's like interesting and breaking news to me, right? Yeah. And I appreciate us sharing that in real time. Now, I want to know this, though. Was it the same for Instagram and X and Twitter and Facebook and all that? Or was it just a specific YouTube suing type thing, bro? Because if that is, then that's YouTube having a deal with CNN or whatever that supersedes whatever, you know, because there's some things that you can do on YouTube where they just be like, hey, we just ain't gonna monetize it for you. You know what I'm saying? And
no, it wasn't about monetizing. Go ahead.
Or then see, but that's the other thing, though, bro, that I had noticed, though, right? Is that when you go back to watch a playback, you can't even read the comments no more, bro. I used to love to do that because, you know, hey, not only do I got a billion burner accounts, but I would go back and watch the live and see who was hating. And if they was a hater off some hate shit, not on disagreement or banter or whatever we talking about, but if they was taking, you know, trying to be a troll hater, right? I'd be like, oh, okay. I didn't get to know that this person had said this or that, or, you know, felt this way, or, you know, or whatever, you know, but it's all right. You know? But I just want to say, bro, that that's why I enjoy us being able to have this time. There you go, Dub. Now that's what they can't take away. If you when you put them comments up there on the panel, then the comments can be seen in the replays. But if you just go and you be like, nope, I'm only gonna post super chats, nobody will ever know what these people had commented in your chat. But if you put them up like that, they will see that. They will be able to read that. They will know who was represented during this live stream. So by you doing that, that is getting past the man that said, F you guys, bro. But anyway, man, somebody else can go ahead and cook.
Yeah, but the other part, they didn't have that impartial group. Like, there's an impartial group that's supposed to be monitoring those debates. And they didn't have that. They didn't filter that through. So CNN came up, them and those parties, the two parties themselves came up with a group, but there's supposed to be some oversight of a committee to make sure that is impartial, and they didn't do that. Like they switched up a lot. And remember, we usually get 3 debates traditionally, but which we're only getting 2, and this is one of the 2. So we halfway there with the debates already.
Hey T, are you in Pennsylvania?
No, I'm in South Florida right now. I'm in South Florida.
Hey, but that's still a battleground state. I mean, I know it's an uphill climb for all y'all.
That ain't no. Hey, South Florida ain't no battleground state, bro. It's not.
Nah, that's a red. It's a red state. Ain't no battleground
state. I'm gonna come down there and campaign for Joe. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get the Bawaquas.
That nigga. Hold on, D-Ray. So you tell him you campaigning for Joe? You campaigning for Joe?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to South Beach.
Hold on.
I might have to stop at the Ville and tell them to chill with the drill. You feel?
Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Hey, is he gonna make it all 4 years? If he get it, he gonna make it all 4?
Hey man, listen, bro. Hey, what it's about is not getting 4 more years of chump. But now I want to digress for a minute, right? Because all you guys are against me, and I love it, right? It's a triple T.
Wait a minute. We're not against you. We're not against you.
No. I'm saying, but on this issue, I'm just saying, you know, what you say in hockey, they would call it a power play, right? y'all got a 2-man advantage on me, but I'm still gonna do like Wayne Gretzky and just go on through here and score a goal or two, bro. Now I don't know if we got enough defense, but you know what I mean, we're gonna try our best, man.
You notice Joe they didn't when they brought up the taxes. Joe only kept talking about trying to raise taxes on people over 400,000. That tax plan that Trump put in, that shit expires at the end of this term. So by that shit expiring, all middle class taxes are going to go up unless they come in.
Though. You know, you can't have.
Hold on, you out of order. Now you out of order, man. Hold on, man. You ain't let the man. Hold on. You out of order.
Hey, no,
you out of order,
dude,
man.
Hey. Yeah, but I'm saying
I gotta at least let the man finish his point. He was in the middle of he was in the middle of a statement, bro. I gotta let him finish his point.
Well, just quickly, if nobody does anything, neither one of them do anything, all middle class taxes go up. When they made that plan, that was permanent for corporate structure. For us, it was temporary up until the end of this term. So, like, the idea that they didn't even nail down on that to figure out if Joe is going to come out with another plan that's similar to the one that we have, that just keeps what we got and it doesn't raise it, or if he comes with one that even cuts it. Like, they just let a lot of that go. So, like, that whole debate to me was pitiful because it was a lot of populist ideas. They didn't really give you no specifics of nothing. And I think that's ridiculous.
That's right, bro. It was pitiful. Pitiful as hell.
Go ahead, D-Ray. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut y'all, but I got to let everybody get their bars off you.
Yeah, respectfully. And you did right, man. I appreciate it. And no disrespect to the bro. I just know that it's 3 of y'all, so I don't know who's saying what. I just know that we gotta nip it in the bud. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We gotta go left hand and right hand. You know, this is Crawford style out here. There's 3 of y'all. You know?
Hey, what you say? Hey, what you say? You switch. You switch hitting out this motherfucker on our ass.
Yeah, man, bro. Hey, but I love it, bro, because this is classic, and this is, like I said, what needs to be said, because y'all saying some real stuff. Y'all, you know, I mean, of course, I didn't expect Joe to go out there and do a jumping jack, bro. I was glad, you know what I'm saying, that he made it, you know, and like you said, whether he didn't be able to make it 4 more years, respectfully, I would be demented. Go ahead, Doug.
Hold on, you said you happy he just made it, huh? And let me ask y'all this.
He made it. You know, we was praying for him.
Let me ask y'all this. This probably gonna get the show canceled or whatever.
No, man, this gonna make the show blow up.
They'll probably shut the show down, but I don't give a fuck. So I ain't monetized anyway. I ain't monetized, so shit. Goddamn it, I'm gonna play this shit anyway. So I want to have y'all on the panel, and I want y'all to respond with me as well to some of this shit some of these different statements. I haven't watched them in full, so I don't know exactly what's
going on. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. I don't want you getting this video struck, bro.
Well, don't do that, though.
Hold on, no. Wait a minute.
I think that you can play the audio without the video, but I'm just saying, you know, and I just want to say educational purposes and entertainment and whatever else.
I'm about to say all that. I'm about to say it. And just give me the opportunity.
Allegedly.
Lord have mercy. So the video the video, you know what I'm saying, we about to bring it to evidence. You know what I'm saying? Let me share my screen. Let me make sure I pull this up the right way. What's that? There you go, right there. I think this is the one right here. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is right here.
US of A at this point is in rough shape. We're in rough shape, and the reason being is because we went ahead and we're overextending ourselves globally, and that's what's screwing the money up. That's what worries me, is the fucking money. You know, they're pissing around with the cash. It doesn't matter what they do domestically, they're always going to tax the hell out of us. But the bottom line is there's going to be anything left to tax. And the reason being is because back in World War II, the people screamed, do something, do something. And what did FDR do? Well, what did they do? They went into, military. And then they funded the military deal, and then they got us into World War II, and we started making a lot of doggone money. Russia's doing the same exact thing now that we were doing back then. We don't. So the eastern part of the world is starting to reestablish itself, where the western part did.
So let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this.
History, man. It's history. It's history.
And history always repeats itself. But I do want to say this. I want to play these couple clips. You know what I'm saying? I got about, let me see, one. Oh shit!
There's no saving it. We're not going to get saved out of this deal. All we can hope to be is an essential part in the multipolar world. That's all we can. That's all we can hope for at this point. Because times change.
All right, here we go. So I would ask y'all a lot of video clip to play through, and then I'm gonna get y'all opinions on the clip, man. Here we go. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
States. I'll let you do that. This is.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're gonna let this play through. Let Joe do his thing, let Trump do his thing, and then we'll respond to the question and their responses to it. Let's do it.
It's the same topic. 7 states have no legal restrictions on how far into a pregnancy a woman can obtain an abortion. Do you support any legal limits on how late a woman should be able to terminate a pregnancy?
I supported Roe v. Wade, which had 3 trimesters. The first time is between the woman and the doctor. Second time is between the doctor and an extreme situation. The third time is between the doctor, between the woman and the state. The idea that the politicians, that the founders wanted the politicians to be the ones making decisions about women's health is ridiculous. That's the last. No politician should be making that decision. A doctor should be making those decisions. That's how it should be run. That's what you're going to do. And if I'm elected, I'm going to restore Roe v. Wade.
So that means he can take the life of the baby in the 9th month and even after birth, because some states, Democrat run, take it after birth. Again, the former governor of Virginia, put the baby down, then we decide what to do with it. So he's willing to, as we say, rip the baby out of the womb in the 9th month and kill the baby. Nobody wants that to happen, Democrat or Republican. Nobody wants it to happen.
That is simply not true. The Roe v. Wade does not provide for that. That's not the circumstance. Only if a woman's life is in danger, she's going to die. That's the only circumstance in which that can happen. But we are not for late-term abortion, period.
Under Roe v. Wade, you have late-term abortion. You can do whatever you want, depending on the state. You can do whatever you want. We don't think that's a good thing. We think it's a radical thing. We think the Democrats are the radicals, not the Republicans.
For 51 years, that was the law. 51 years, constitutional scholarship said it was the right way to go. 51 years, and it was taken away because this guy put very conservative members on the Supreme Court. He takes credit for taking it away. What's he going to do? What's he going to do, in fact, if the MAGA Republicans, he gets elected, and the MAGA Republicans control the Congress, and they pass a universal ban on abortion, period, across the board at 6 weeks or 7 or 8 or 10 weeks, something very, very conservative. Is he going to sign that bill? I'll veto it. He'll sign it.
Thank you.
Let's turn now to the issue of...
What's y'all thoughts on that? On that breakdown right there? As far, I want y'all to break that down as far as what y'all heard. Do you agree? Who do you agree with? Who do you disagree with? We're gonna start with Peter. We're going to D-Ray. Then we're going to Pittsburgh. Peter, what do you think about that? That back and forth between Trump and Biden as far as abortion goes.
Who, me?
Yeah. We start with you, Peter.
Well, I read the case, and it was the same case law that initiated Roe v. Wade. And then they went ahead and canceled Roe v. Wade. So, the way I look at it is I'm not a killer. I wouldn't kill my offspring. I wouldn't kill my offspring, at conception. I wouldn't kill my offspring at 6 months. I wouldn't kill my offspring at 9 months. So whatever these guys, whatever these women decide to do, it's not, if they ask me, I'd advise against it, but they're going to do what they do. As far as I'm concerned, the abortion issue is a personal issue, and there's really not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it. I mean, you know what my stance on is. I wouldn't tell anybody to get an abortion. I advise against it. But if they're going to do it, you can't stop them. You can't stop people from doing what they're going to do. And they make this a damn issue in the courts when in reality they use the same damn case law to initiate Roe v. Wade as they did to overturn it. It was the same exact, because I read the case. So it's.
And before I respond to, go ahead, D-Ray. Your thoughts on what we just heard from Trump and Biden in that situation on this case, Roe versus Wade, abortion. You're on mute. All right, we're coming back to D-Ray. Pittsburgh, what's your thoughts on what you just heard from Trump versus Biden, abortion? What's your thoughts on it?
I think it's ridiculous. I think the whole idea of what they're doing is ridiculous because that's a Supreme Court issue, and that's an issue. If the Democrats cared about it so much, when they have Obama in office and they didn't push to get that Supreme Court justice toward the last, and he got stalled out and said they blocked me, and he didn't push that. That's a court issue. That's not a presidential issue. And then when they say they can step in and veto, I don't think they want to do that. That whole thing is a court issue, and that's the problem with a lot of this stuff. They mix in stuff of the different branches, and they're acting like these presidents are kings and rulers, and they're not. We got branches and separations of things for a reason. That's why when Biden tried to do the thing he tried to do with the college, the tuition thing, it got blocked because of the way he did it. They can't just do shit a certain kind of way, and it's a miseducation of the people of this country that they believe that they can do some of these things, and it's not that they can't do it, it's the way that they go about doing it is wrong, and you just can't have one person have that kind of power. That's why we have the separation, and they're trying to skip over the separations just to do shit that they want to conveniently do, and when they're no longer in office and the next group try to do the same shit, they're going to be screaming like holy hell, but they can't do that for a reason.
And the most interesting thing to me about it, even with them quote unquote overturning Roe v. Wade, it did what I believe should happen from the beginning. It sent it back to the states. Everybody admitted that tonight, that it was sent back to the states.
Yep.
Me personally, I'm not there for a large government. I love small. Let the people in that area decide what they believe in. Give them the opportunity to vote, and whatever they vote for is what they vote for. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of allowing the people who's going to be directly affected by these actions to vote for what goes on there. And so,
what's frustrating?
Go ahead.
I'll tell you what's frustrating is that
we gotta get
they make these damn laws, but laws are nothing but a punishment. I mean, laws don't stop anybody from doing anything. Okay, if a woman, if she wants to kill her kid, she's going to do it. She's going to damn do it, whether there's a law or not, because a law is nothing but a punishment. It doesn't stop anybody from doing anything. And they sit there on their high horse saying, oh, yeah, well, we got a law here and we're going to do that. But really, it doesn't really matter. Because if a woman wants an abortion, she's going to get one.
Go ahead.
No, thank you, bro, and that's a great point that you bring up, and that's a great point that y'all all bring up. But I got a question for y'all ass, because Trump, he might be able to out debate Joe Biden tonight, but him plus y'all three can't even out debate me though. And I want to say, because this right here. First off, look, I support what y'all saying. As far as this goes, when we talk about life of a kid, I would always prefer every other option over this, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that a woman, there you go. How you doing, dog? Subscribe, like, and share. Support the brand, bro. You know what I mean? Appreciate these gentlemen pulling up. This is a great panel.
Keep talking, man. I gave you the center state. Pittsburgh, Peter, stay there. Y'all stay there. I'm bringing y'all back on, but he on this soapbox right now, so I want to get out of his way.
No, man, put them back up there, bro. Hey, because I like for them to help incriminate themselves, so I ain't gotta say it because I like these gentlemen, bro. Because hey, listen, because they very intelligent and smart. So either one of y'all want to say something, go ahead and cook, bro.
Well, I mean, the other part to this whole, why is this an issue when it comes to, like, this is the problem with this. This is the biggest problem with this. These guys are not kings. They are presidents. They don't run the court system. They don't have anything to do with the court system like that. At best, they appoint Supreme Court justice, and they can't even tell them what to do. And at best, they can veto shit. So, like, that's an issue that they make an issue all the time of something that they really can't control. And like Peter said, at worst, even if you put the law in place, the woman's still going to end up getting an abortion. So it's an issue, but to me, it's not really an issue to where it should be taking up this much time in the presidential debate that's not even that lengthy. I just don't be getting who comes up with the format.
Precisely, man. That's absolutely on point. You know, I mean, it's a non-issue, man. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even play into the role of things.
Okay, but now I'm saying this. This is why I challenge you to, and I can do my best to help support y'all position on this issue, right? Is you cannot be, in my opinion, without being a hypocrite. This is me saying this. This ain't hell for Dub to be responsible for me saying what I'm saying because I said it. I said, yeah, and he recorded it. Thank you, YouTube. Appreciate you. But you can't be pro-life at the beginning and then for the death penalty at the end. You know what I'm saying? You can't be pro-life and then talk about the kid can't get no breakfast in the morning going to school. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that for me, bro. I know, but I'm just saying those are the first things that's gonna be cut. And we talking about the insurance and the health care of the kids.
Oh, wait a minute. You all over the place.
See, now you out of order. Go ahead, though. Hold on. I know I was tearing your ass up with that one. That's why you thought you was winning.
No. The reason don't stop you is because you all over the place. You didn't equate it now. Instead of just speaking on abortion, right? You done made this into you all over the place. These are the topics we can touch on. At the same time, let's keep it uniform. So
no, because the title y'all call it is pro-life, and I'm saying live up to that title. Do it for the whole life, and I'm saying no. Listen, bro. Okay, so you want to say it's all about God blessing the person to be able to have a baby, but then you want to say,
you ain't never heard me say that. You've never heard me say that.
Hey, well, that's what it sounds like. Hey, that's why I challenge you to it. Go ahead and talk about it.
Hold on. Before you have you ever heard me say what you just said? Have you ever heard me say that?
What I said, of course not. But hold on, listen. I'm trying to move forward because, hey, look, I said all that to say this. Because here's the elephant in the room that nobody talked about. Nobody talked about this issue right here that I believe should have been probably number one and is obvious what it is, bro. And that is mental health, right? I believe mental health was ignored as the elephant in the room. And now, you know, I mean, I didn't see the part if they had talked about guns in this debate. I don't know. And if they didn't or they did, and y'all want to talk about it and we debate about it, I'm okay with that as well. You know what I'm saying? But but now here's the thing, though, that I really wanted to say, right? To get back to what we was talking about before. And Peter, first off, before I say that, I want you to, what's that? When you said something about a poll or something, what was you talking about, bro?
Well, I didn't say anything about polar. I'm just saying, if women are going to do it, it doesn't matter how many laws there are.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
no, but I think
people do what people do, man. Laws are nothing but punishment, and they don't stop anybody from doing anything. And it's only a reasonable man that has, a common sense about him that goes about, that's all I'm saying, man. I mean, I don't know what these women do. I don't really care. I don't care about Roe v. Wade,
And I understand that, but
hey, real quick, hey, D-Ray, run the show real quick, man. I'm gonna step away. I gotta take like Judge Glanville would say, I gotta take a comfort break, meaning I gotta go piss. I gotta go piss.
I gotta go. My phone's dying, man. Thanks for the conversation. I appreciate it, you guys.
Hey, real quick, Peter, before you leave, I want to tell you one thing, man. Man, me and you, we done rock for a long time in the chats and shit. So I ain't got nothing but love and respect for you. I appreciate you jumping on. I appreciate your perspective. You know what I'm saying? And you always welcome over here, my brother. I appreciate you.
Man, thank you, man. I love you too, man. Love all ya.
Hey, thank you, bro. Keep staying that chat, bro, and stay up on these panels.
Hey, easy on the clutch. Okay.
Hey, no breaks, baby.
But hey, D-Ray, hey, look, D-Ray, you and Peter, you Pittsburgh, y'all do your thing real quick. I'll be back in about a minute.
Yeah. Hey, Pittsburgh, you want to sing for him? What you got?
Hey, but D-Ray, they say they now talking about replacing Joe Biden now that he was so bad, bro. Because now that's all it's about. Because Trump did the typical Trump stuff. Either you like him or love him, he consistent with what he do. He flamboyant, do what he do.
Hey, bro, real quick, but check this out, though. And I apologize for interrupting you, especially when you get started. But I just do that kind of crazy shit, bro. But listen, a dude came up here, I believe it was yesterday we was talking. Brother came up here and he said, Trump is entertaining. I gotta listen to everything. I gotta watch everything. And I say, hey, I'm okay with that, bro. Just don't vote for him. You know what I'm saying? And see, the thing is, bro, is we gotta be, because now Pittsburgh, how do you feel when it comes to the police versus the community? Because I don't know if you're in the burbs or if you're on the block, you know what I'm saying, wherever, but I just want to know, like with any of that and who you think did better or does better for that and anything like that.
Well, remember, the police chief serves at the pleasure of the mayor. So the mayor is the one that influences the police chief. That's what the police chief takes those directives and gives it to his officers. So that's a follow down of the politics of the land of the area that they in. That's where that comes from. So that's why it's policing in different areas.
Hold on, Pittsburgh. I ain't gonna let you cook like that. Hey, but you get started good. Hey, that's like when they be boxing. It's time to grab and hold you. Referee breakers. Hey, bro, but now, because I remember a case, man, about like a month or two ago, right, where the police had went to the apartment of the brother. He answered the door with a gun, and the police shoot him. Did you ever see that video?
I think I saw one of those. There was a few around that time. A few people got shot, so I didn't watch the video, but I heard about it. I can't watch no more of the videos.
I saw that video. I
can't watch no more videos.
Took him to the apartment, but it was the wrong apartment. Now, Dub, where was this happening at?
I don't remember where it was at. I just remember that the brother.
Go ahead.
I just remember the brother came to the door with his gun. You feel me? Because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. Which, shit, in a legal state, he got the right to do that. And then when they seen the gun, they fired on. When he opened the door, they seen the gun. They fired on his ass and killed him. You know what I'm saying?
But he was out though.
Exactly. He wasn't in the wrong. He wasn't in the wrong.
Yeah, no matter what state he in your house, you good, and you should be good in your castle doctrine. You should be good in your house, no matter what.
Yeah. But they still didn't charge. They didn't charge the police though. He didn't demand to get charged.
No, he about to get charged tonight.
Is he?
Yeah, but that don't. Yeah, but that don't mean
right
nothing,
here on
man.
the platform. I want to know.
I'm talking about
I'm about to throw the fuck out of him.
That don't mean nothing. But even if they charge
like,
them,
like you said, the police chief, the mayor, and the governor
Yeah,
and the representatives gonna get it from me, bro. We're gonna sign a petition on their ass.
They got immunity. They got immunity on that shit already, bro. Like,
yeah, but remember the last person that we had that was a district attorney who was going at them police. That was Marilyn Mosby, and what they did to her. Y'all know what they did to her?
Yeah, well, she ain't in jail yet. She's not in jail yet.
Nah, but she probably ain't gonna be no lawyer no more. She ain't got that position no more, and they doing business as usual.
But you got to realize, and now, do I agree? Because she was the one. Was she in Baltimore, or she was in Baltimore? Was she?
I believe Baltimore.
I believe so.
But Maryland is Baltimore. It's the same. It's inside of that state. So yeah,
agree. But this was the thing. The problem with her case was did she do something wrong? Possibly, maybe.
No.
Hold on. It was so many other motherfuckers who had did this exact same shit because what they wanted to get her on is taking out a loan. You know what I'm saying? Using her. And I can't remember if it was because of COVID. I just remember
okay.
You want to take a loan now. Go ahead, break it down.
No. Let me tell you what it was. Okay, so COVID, when COVID hit, part of that COVID act that they had, it allows you to tap into your retirement money. It was a one-time exemption, will let you in your retirement account, which most of those accounts, you can only get in there for certain situations. You had to be losing your house, there had to be a medical situation going on, or your house had to be
extreme situation.
Right. Your house completely in foreclosure. Well, COVID came, all you had to do was say that you was in financial distress. And they let you get into that money, and you paid the taxes on that money. And it was a 10% fee for early withdrawal, and then it was the taxes. Yep. So they waived the early termination fee, the 10%. You didn't have to pay. All you had to say was, "Hey, look, I'm having financial problems." She said she had financial problems. She got her money out. This wasn't no pension money. That was her money that she put into that plan. She got out. She took that money and she bought 2 houses.
But they were rental properties. That's the problem.
Well, yes, she bought 2 properties with that money out of her money. So there was no foreign money. That's her money that she got out with that. And the way that she filled out the applications for those 2 loans is what they got her on. They got her for saying that she was in financial distress, and then they got her for those loan applications, which is some petty bullshit. But that all derived from her going after the police and in the community that they hadn't gone after police in 40, 50 years. No police person had ever got arrested, charged, any of that shit. It never happened. So when she did that, that's what happened. She was the district attorney that went after the police when those 2 entities, the police and the district attorney, usually work hand in hand. They usually never go against each other. They can know that motherfucker dead wrong. They just ain't gonna say shit because they don't want to mess up their relationship.
True.
Hey, real quick, bro. Hey, because you're a master philosopher and professor on this subject. Do you remember the brother that was associated with the case that had put the spotlight on her? Wasn't it the guy that they had him in the back of the car or something like that, and his neck ended up getting broke? Do you remember his name or anything like that?
Something Gray. What was the guy's name? He was getting transported. He was getting transported.
I know exactly. It wasn't Reggie. What's the brother name?
Something Gray or Ray or something. He was getting transported in the back of that vehicle, and the dude broke his neck, and he just, and then when they got him, not only did he break his neck, when they got him to the correctional facility, Freddie, he pulled up. Freddie, there you go. Freddie Gray, there you go. When they got him to the facility, I don't know if y'all remember, but they had that's when I stopped watching them shits. They got him in, and the correctional
dead on arrival.
Yeah, but they told him up out of that shit though. They told him up out of it and act like he was just playing. They told him right up out of there. They pulled him right up out of there. They got a couple of them, grabbed him up out. That shit is disgusting, man. But she prosecuted a couple of them officers behind that shit. Not one of them, a couple of them.
But
they've been on their ass since.
The officer actually ended up getting off. That was my problem with it. The officer got off, and then
prosecuted him.
And then that's when they came after her. You feel me? That's when they came after her. So I don't know exactly how it is. I don't know exactly how it worked. You know what I'm saying? My thing is what they came after her for is petty shit, bro. It's petty shit.
Yeah.
And for you to come after somebody and then for you to want her to spend time in jail for that petty shit, bro. Like, I disagree with it. I disagree with all that shit, bro. Like, if we gonna uphold the law, uphold that motherfucker equally to everybody.
But that's the problem, though, Dub. Well, what's that statue they got in front of every court with that scale that's uneven? What's the name of that shit? You know what the name of that is? They got a scale in front. That scale that they got in front of the courthouse that's uneven, when one side higher than the other. That lets you know shit ain't even, man. Ain't nothing even about the court system, bro. It's always been. It's by tiers and it's by resources. That shit ain't even. That's not the thing it is. The court system ain't never been even.
Yeah, no,
and they know that. They know it.
It's the Roman goddess. Let me see.
Yeah, because that scale that's up there is uneven.
I think it's Themesis. So yeah, but the scale, you're right. The scale, but this is the problem with it. Even going back to ancient Egypt, we about to get into all type of shit. I ain't even trying to get into it now. I'm gonna just be honest, because.
But let's stay on politics. Cause I don't want to go dealing with them foul Greeks, man. I ain't finna get into that. I don't want to get into them people, man.
Don't run from
I don't want to get into them foul people, man.
Hold on. This is the problem.
I want to get them nasty.
I'm getting ready to shut it down for the night. I'm gonna tell y'all. I've been telling y'all. I'm trying to keep my shows somewhere around an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. The reason being is because the individual who clips shit for me, he be like, bro, a 5-hour show is I can't watch 5 hours and clip shit. I can't do it. And I understand that. I do understand it. So I want to keep it shorter. You feel me? But I want to make sure we touch on the point. So I want to ask one last thing. I'm gonna start with you, D-Ray. Then I'm going to Pittsburgh, and then I'll end the topic. Who won the debate tonight? Did Biden win the debate, or did Trump, or did nobody win the debate? Did the American people just lose entirely?
No, we did not lose. That includes you. That includes me. We did not lose.
Who won the debate? Who won the debate? No, you got to answer the question before you.
Hey, I asked you to put a survey up before the show started. We could have let the people decide. I said,
I forget. You should have. If you was here when I started, you could have reminded me.
Or nobody won. You know what I'm saying? Or other anything but them two. You know what I'm saying? Like neither one won. That's what I asked you to put them three up, right? So we got people say Trump won, Joe won, or it was a draw. And but anyway, moving forward, if you want me to say that Trump out performed them, I can say that, bro, because and it's okay, but and truthfully, now listen to this. I'm gonna give you a gem right here. Personally speaking, in a historical context, this was probably his best presidential debate. And part of the reason was they didn't fact check him yet. But tomorrow we gonna get all the facts checked, and we gonna let you know what was lies, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I think that part of it has to be, accounted for. But I want to say this. Joe got off to a slow start, and he picked it up a little bit. And when he said, I believe it was a highlight of his night. He said the 40 people that was in Trump's cabinet, there's 46, 48 of them, and 44 of them did not endorse him to be president this time. So they've already been in his cabinet, and they don't support him publicly. What does that say about him? I mean, at least not all of them is crazy as hell. You know, now the voters is crazy as hell. Go ahead, bro.
This is, and I want to get y'all last statements after this. I would disagree with you, and this is the reason I would disagree. Trump also, if you want to go that route, Trump asked a great question tonight. Get what he asked. How many motherfuckers have you fired for not doing their damn job? Who have you fired? Joe ain't fired no damn body. Y'all got mad at Trump for firing folks, but the man was firing folks because they wasn't doing their goddamn job. And so I understand what you're saying, and I think you understand what I'm saying, but let me get y'all last words. Pittsburgh, we're going to come to you first. Give me your closing statements. And, man, I got to tell you, you know, hey, me and you, anytime I get a chance to rock with you, bro, whether it's on this show, whether it's on Mark's show, whether it's over at the Boxing Scholar, y'all make sure y'all sub to all those brothers as well. Make sure y'all sub to them. Martin Nash TV do a hell of a job. Y'all go sub to Martin Nash. The Boxing Scholar do a hell of a job. Go sub to the Boxing Scholar as well, man. Like those I don't agree with them a lot of times, but they still the family. You feel me? So, but Pittsburgh, man, I appreciate you jumping on. And anytime I'm able to have a conversation with you, man, it's always enlightening. You know what I'm saying? You bring great points out, and I truly appreciate it. Give me your last words for the night, my brother.
As far as this situation goes, the American people lost because we sitting around trying to figure out, is this man gonna make it through the debate? When that's the bar where we trying to figure out if the man gonna make it through the debate, we have a problem. We got a serious problem. We got a serious issue. That's bad. That's not good.
Hold on, Pittsburgh. Let me stop you real quick. I want to ask, okay, before you leave, I want to ask you one question. In my opinion, I'm going to give my opinion and then I'm going to ask the question. In my opinion, I think a replacement is on the way. I don't know if it's Gavin Newsom.
Too late now.
I don't know.
Too late now. Too late.
Because I understand it. I understand it. But if you pour the 25th Amendment on his ass, hey, that's all you need. It ain't too late to pull the 25th Amendment. No, it ain't too late.
They only got one more debate, though. That's the problem with it. They only had 2 debates. That's the problem.
I understand.
So you don't get one candidate with one exposure.
Man, listen. If I'm the Democratic Party right now, guess what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to put Gavin Newsom up there, and I don't even want him to debate Trump. I don't want to debate with him and Trump. I'm gonna sacrifice Joe Biden, which I think this was somewhat of a sacrifice tonight, in my opinion.
This is pathetic. This pathetic because look.
I'm just telling you what I would do. I'm just telling you what I would do to win the debate. I mean to win the presidency.
But I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking about the debate. What I'm saying is us as a people, all we getting is game shook, bro. We not getting no answers to nothing, bro. And that's problematic. Like we ain't getting no tax plan. We ain't getting no what you gonna do about the troops over, like sending all this fucking money over. What you gonna do about these immigrants? We ain't getting none of that shit. That's a problem, man. Because we literally sitting here saying, like, is this man gonna make it? That's what people saying. And we gonna bring in a replacement. So it's all one big ass fucking distraction. And then it becomes, do you like Trump? Well, I don't like Trump, so I can't. It's all populism. Like that ain't got shit to do with the president, bro. Like none of that shit right there ain't got. Because we'll take our ass to jobs we don't like. We got fucking neighbors we don't like. We got some fucking uncles and aunties we don't goddamn like. But then we hang around these people, and some kind of way we got to like the motherfucker in charge. Like it's just craziness. So we don't really get no substance. So by us not getting substance, the long short answer is I would say we lost because you didn't walk away with nothing new that you didn't already know. What did you walk away different coming out of that you didn't already know? Nothing.
Nothing. I agree 100% with you. I walked away with nothing new. I walked away with no new information, nothing different, no new plans. And I will say, CNN, I appreciated the way they tried to do the debate. I appreciated it as far as them cutting mics off and not letting people just go back and forth and argue, that type of thing. I thought their questions were decent. The problem is that I remember from both sides, I remember instances where motherfuckers, they asking questions, and then Trump would get up there and be like, hold on, let me respond back to what he said first before I answer the question. And then 2 minutes later, he ain't answered the question you done asked. I believe one of the questions that was asked was, what are you going to do about Black Americans and them feeling that, or them and home care or child care, something of that order. And the entire time, Joe and Trump, they went back and forth. Instead of answering that question, they went back and forth on some shit that they had nothing to do with none of it. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, although I understand how they want to run the debate this way, we got to keep motherfuckers on topic, because I can't just allow you, I'm going to give you the mic and then you start talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with the topic of conversation. Although I understand you want to respond, right?
But why we got two debates only for a job that somebody finna get to run the whole country for 4 years? Why do we only have two debates, bro?
Why Robert? Why, even though I'm not a fan of Robert F. Kennedy, I'm not a fan of him. But why he ain't in the damn debate? Why he ain't in the damn debates?
He should be in there.
And man, give the people a choice, man. That's all I'm saying.
Let the brother up there too. Let Cornell up there.
Hey,
let people running up there. They're still running. Cornell's still running. Let the brother up there. Let the brother go up there with the flow. Let them up there.
Hey,
let them up there.
Right.
Now I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, real quick. Am I gonna vote for Cornell? Cornell crazier than a motherfucker, and I like Cornell West. I'm a fan.
That's right.
He the man done been on the scene for years, and I don't agree with all his takes, but at the same time, I love the energy he comes with. I love the thought process and the mentality that he comes with. You feel me? And so, yes. Why is there only two niggas up? Man, put everybody who running up there on the stage and give us a real choice. Give us a choice.
Hey, no. Actually, I say this. This is what they should do. Real talk. Anybody else? Gene Stein, bring them onto this show and let them debate with us being the moderators. Boy, you bring your boy Kennedy up there and you be like, oh, Kennedy, I think you're like the best, and then I'm gonna go chop him down. Because look, we already seen what Trump and Joe did and said, and we already had two previous debates. So really, you know, this ain't third match.
We didn't have.
Look. Hold on. When you say more conviction.
When you say two previous debates, you talking about last year or not last year? Last election.
Last 2020.
Yeah, but that don't count though. That don't count. It's a different time. No, we in a different time.
Tell me what's different.
Motherfuckers ain't like people been getting laid off for the last 3 years, man. People barely hurting out here in these streets, man. We ain't had that shit when them people was running the last go round. We ain't had these wars going on. We ain't have the artificial intelligence going on. We ain't got this Roe v. Wade shit going on. We got a lot of issues that they need to address right now. And the problem is that they not serious with it.
And they didn't address artificial intelligence. Nobody addressed
right.
I think that's one of the biggest topics.
And you trying to shut the down. Hey, look, and you trying to shut the show down, and we took 2 hours and 14 minutes to get here. Go ahead. Hey, but look, that's what I wanted to say earlier, and I want this to be on the record, bro, because I believe that could be true, and that is that this is all a big ass fucking distraction, bro, right? Because like you said, AI, you got election interference. I think, bro, they setting us up for World War III. You know what I mean? We watched
we ain't going to World War III.
Joe Biden been setting us up for World War III.
Listen, and at the same time, now, look, that's what I want to say. This right. Let me say this in closing. I believe that his performance as president, having to deal with Gaza, having to deal with Ukraine, having to deal with all these things, plus domestically, right? The border. Now, I will admit, I will give you guys whatever y'all want on this. The first 3 years, they probably could have did a whole lot better on negotiating the border. Now, the thing is, it took them 3 years to come up with a bill that supposedly all the people that's wanted on the butter everything they wanted, and they backed away from it because they were because Trump told them to, bro, right? So
according to who? So
see how you interrupted me? See how you interrupted me? So
we gotta order Dub. You gotta let the man finish. We gotta order.
I'm out of
Go ahead. Thank you very much. That's why I love you, bro. I mean, I ain't got a chance to cook with you hardly as much. And that's the thing that I like is even in this performance right here, half of it I agree with you, half of it I don't, but you brought the fire on either side, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that all the time, bro. But now look, like you said though, a distraction, AI, election interference, and like you guys were saying earlier, we got to hold them accountable. And I'm talking about we got to hold the candidates accountable. We got to hold the networks accountable because like you're saying, this is the United States of America, man. This is the land of the home and the free of the man. Listen, bro, we're supposed to have amendment rights where we give freedom of speech. We give freedom of the press, not oppression. That ain't what we looking for. And like you said before, it ain't about either one of them that they doing that for because they both the same fucking person. They cut from the same alien, man. Trump just look a little bit more like his daddy.
But see, and then the other part, look, this is the other part to this. We get less access to ask. They giving us such little access to the person that's going to run the whole country. That had to be it felt like one of the shortest debates because they didn't have no audience, so they had no interruptions. They controlled that whole thing from the beginning, and it went quick, and they didn't really drill down on anything. And on top of that, they doing this debate so far out, and they're not even really giving you no information. So and then what we doing at this point, we taking those broad views and all those talking heads on CNN and Fox, they trying to reinterpret those little bit of points that they got. And they ain't address anything. It's just tomfoolery at this point, man. It don't even make any sense at this point where we at with this.
Hey, bro, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. D-Ray, calm down. Listen. I'm getting ready to shut the show down. I'm shutting it down now. D-Ray, well, first off, Pittsburgh, man, give me, and the reason I'm doing it is because I will be doing, calm down. I will be doing a live reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop a video. I'll probably do a couple live reactions of the debate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to try to keep them within 30 to 45 minutes as far as me reacting to them. So hopefully I can do 2 and cover the majority of the conversation. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. D-Ray, man, give me Pittsburgh.
All right, let me say it. Let me take my final words and y'all close down.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay, good.
Man, I appreciate you coming through. You done came in and you done enlighten the family on different topics, and I think you got a good understanding of what's going on here. Hey, we're gonna, as the election approaches, we're gonna continue to have these conversations. So I would always invite you over here. You know, you're always welcome, and I thank you for coming through, my brother. Much love and respect, man. Give the people your last words, my brother.
Appreciate y'all for having me up here. Appreciate you, man. As far as this debate itself go, we can't be too emotional. Well, we can't really look at what these people saying and what they actually doing. Like whatever they did before, previous to that, that ain't got nothing to do with the situation at hand. And there's right now, it's a lot of people belly hurt. A lot of people been laid off, fired, all kind of shit, and it's been ongoing for years. Up until the point right now where we're seeing Googles, the Facebooks, the Apples, all these big Teslas, they're laying off people, companies that never did this shit before.
AT&T,
UPS laid people off, fired people. Like the economy, they're not telling you how bad shit really is when you look at it. And they had a number. I'm gonna tell you a number that you can look at that they released today. They had new home sales number. Look it up. New home sales number. It's a historic low. It never was that low in history. historically low. So this game, and they never talk about any of this shit. That's what I'm saying. They loading us the street with bullshit that's not important, that people don't give a fuck about, and it's not going to impact your life. People got to be more informed.
Let me ask you, I want to cook on one point that you just brought up, especially about the jobs. When Joe Biden come out there and say they created all these jobs, you know what sector, and this is what people don't understand. There are different sectors as far as the job market goes. You know the sector that Joe Biden creates jobs in? The government
jobs. Yeah,
exactly.
Part-time jobs. They ain't full-time. They part-time government jobs.
See, niggas who do research understand it. I say it respectfully.
Yeah.
Niggas who do research understand it.
And they have a job number every Thursday, typically, sometimes Friday, depending on how it falls.
Bro, I stay where I stay now. It's a base town. You feel me? We got the second largest Air Force base in the nation, right? Look it up. Robins Air Force Base. Man, niggas came out with jobs and niggas and went out there. They think they finna get some decent job, this, that, whatever. Man, it's part-time jobs. It's jobs on 3-month jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Per diem jobs, yeah.
It's all type of shit that if you ever done a real job and really had any type of real work going for yourself, you looking at it, you like, the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a band-aid over a lot of nothing, respectfully. And so,
but see,
go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, but let me say this and I'm gonna get off because I don't want to keep you too much longer. But I'm gonna say this: like, we got to get serious with this economy and the country as a whole. We got to start producing shit, and we got to figure out how to do this. Because right now we just consumers, and we get everybody to make all our shit, and then if we just cool with it and we fight about this petty shit that ain't got nothing to do with our real issue, is that we don't produce shit in this country at a level that's sustainable, that we can take care of ourselves. Well, we don't need all these other entities. So until we get actually serious.
Correct me if I'm wrong in this situation. Correct me if I'm wrong. Retail jobs, right? Hospitality jobs and government jobs do not increase shit. And I say it respectfully. It don't increase shit as far as the true production of the country goes. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Because
would you agree that Trump University produced 0 jobs as well? Because ain't nobody that was a graduate or a student of that university out here producing jobs today. Hey man, put that MAGA hat down. Put that MAGA hat down.
Absolutely.
Hold on. It's a Georgia hat. This is a Georgia hat. Hey, I'm a dog over here anyway, so don't bring the smoke this way, cause we kicking y'all ass regardless.
Yeah, hey man, everybody subscribe, like, and share, man. Nothing but blessings, bro. I enjoyed this, man.
Yeah, let y'all get up out of there, cause we can go on for another hour too. And I know you ain't trying to do that, so I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all fellas be blessed, man. Everybody subscribe to the man channel, man.
Man, this was fantastic, man. This has been fantastic. We got different opinions. You feel me? And the greatest part about it is fuck it. I ain't gotta agree with nobody up here. But I want y'all to get y'all bars off. You feel me? And I appreciate everybody coming through tonight, man. We had once again a great panel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother D-Ray. That's my big homie. Regardless of how bad I'm gonna talk about him, he gonna talk about me. That's my big homie. Shout out to Pittsburgh T. Shout out to my brother in the building, Paid in Full, was here tonight. Shout out to Peter, man. Peter came through and was cooking, you know what I'm saying? So, man, always understand, man. Y'all always welcome over here, and I ain't gotta agree with you. Regardless of the topic of conversation, I don't have to agree with you. Because shit, I want y'all to get it off. But man, it was a great show, man. It was a great show. And we're gonna do it again. But man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. And just know when you over here, man, you rocking on the right side. But there's gonna be times that we doing the current event show. You feel me?
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. ask what you can do for your country.
And we shall overcome.
Impromptu celebrations erupted outside the White House.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.